shattered like a window pane, broken by a storm. Each tiny piece of me lies alone and scattered far beyond repair. All my shiny dreams just lying there. I'm broken, but I'm laughing. It's a sound of falling glass. I hope that you won't mind if I should cry in public while I wait for this to pass. 'Cause sweet darling, I'm shattered into fragments cold and gray. Sweep the pieces all away, then no one will ever know how much it matters that something deep inside of me shattered.
Lovely.
Well, hello.
Such a lovely song for these, again, unusual times.
Yeah.
Yeah. So welcome and thank you for joining us this Wednesday.
Yes. Thank you for being here. I
Yeah.
know Craig and I are, I'm sure, feeling the way most of you are feeling, if probably all of you. Just feeling like really heavy hearts for the horrendous acts taking place right now in Ukraine. And it sure makes everything that we go through so trivial. And it's hard not to feel, extreme empathy for the people. So yeah, we're just feeling, like I said, it's hard right now. We debated doing a show or not.
Yep, that's right.
Because we like to hear from you, and we enjoy laughing and talking and sharing. And I said to Craig, I'm like, it's almost like our duty as artists to go on and hopefully bring something to you in hard times. So we're very grateful that we're with you tonight, and we're really grateful that you're with us. So yeah.
Yeah, and we're sending our strength and our love to the people in Ukraine, and of course for their extended family, some of whom may be, wherever you may be listening to us from, either here in Canada or elsewhere. So we know that it's certainly touched a lot of people outside of that country. So
Absolutely.
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 So I mean, we'll probably still share, some humor tonight, and some maybe a bit of, a bit of sadness too. So, but hey, bring whatever you want for tonight, and hopefully, you can sit back and enjoy just some time with us as we explore some of the songs that Andrea has chosen in light of current world events. And maybe that first tune, shattered when you first sang that one for me. I'm like, yep, nope, that's certainly a very fitting song for tonight.
Mm-hmm. It's hard not being choked up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Craig, should we check in?
Yeah. So let's see who's joining us. So hello, Molly. I hope all is well with you. Thanks for joining us.
Hi, Molly.
Deb Hastings here. Hey, Deb.
Hey, Deb.
And Liz Dudden. Hello. Happy Wednesday, everyone. It's still Wednesday, and, we're allowed to be happy that it's Wednesday. So happy Wednesday to you.
Yes,
and you all.
absolutely.
Cheryl, looking forward to being with all y'all tonight, praying and singing for peace. And that's kind of what tonight's about is, just hoping to kind of spread the message of peace out there and put the energy out there.
Mm-hmm.
Heidi Lang. Hey, Heidi.
Oh, hi, Heidi.
She says hello. Avon, bless the dear people in Ukraine. My Baba would be so proud of you both. Thank you. Let's enjoy your lovely music and all your sweet friends. Thank you. And Woody's here. Hey, Woody.
Hey, Woody.
How are you and Ashley doing?
Hey, Ashley.
And Carol, still hello, anticipating great music. There will still be great music tonight. Absolutely, 100%. And Heidi says that she loved that song and the album, that Linda Ronstadt album.
Oh, that is a great album, Heidi.
That was
absolutely.
a duet with Aaron Neville.
Not that song, but
the album
he's featured on the album. Yeah.
It's not an album that I'd heard, but I've heard you sing that song before.
Yeah.
Natalie says, beautiful. Well, thank you so much. And Judy, hi, Judy. Happy Wednesday. Keeping Ukraine in thought and prayer. Absolutely. And Linda from Michigan, hello.
Hi, Linda.
She says, so sweet to sing for peace in Ukraine and set up a link to donate. Terrible times there. Hard to believe in 2022. And that's just the thing, It's hard to believe in this day and age that something like that can happen, and especially in the way that it did. And that's what has me really flabbergasted, that these kinds of things can still happen.
Such evil.
Yeah.
Such evil.
Oh, thank you, Avon. Absolutely beautiful voice. What a lovely song. Let's see here.
Thank you, Avon.
Linda Cobrush says she loved it. Good.
Thank
Pauline,
you.
what a beautiful song for the times. Absolutely. And she agrees, Natalie agrees with you. She says, absolutely, art heals, informs, and transforms. So, maybe we can do some or all of those things tonight. So, see how it goes. Hang out with us on a Wednesday. And, let's just chat and hang out and sing and enjoy some music. And Rob Ring. Hey, Rob. How's it going?
Rob.
He says, hi, folks. Glenna Ross says hello.
Oh, hi, Glenna.
And Ruth Switzer says hello.
Hi, Ruth. Oh, it was so good to see you on Sunday, Ruth.
Yeah.
I wanted to hug you.
And Elizabeth Legel, hi, bless your hearts. I
Elizabeth.
felt a need to be in your community this evening in light of these tragic days. Praying. Yeah, so, that's wonderful that, this is a place where you can hang out and hopefully, we can help
I'll
you
be
through
there.
and deal with
Yeah.
this stuff.
Yeah.
And Steph, hey, Steph, hello, my beautiful Sam
Hi,
family, says Steph.
Steph. And I think I saw that your parents are watching. So hi, Glenn and Dorothy.
Well, hello,
Love you
hello.
guys.
Hello. So, as was mentioned earlier, we are recommending that folks who are interested donate to the best way to do that. I've got the link up pinned to the comments, and also it's just up there on the screen. Just head on over to redcross.ca, and I'll tell you a bit more about why in particular we're recommending this. So right now, the government of Canada is pledging to match donations upwards of up to $10 million. And I think that's up until sometime mid-March. So any donations received through this Ukraine humanitarian crisis appeal through the Red Cross, the Canadian government will match up to $10 million. So if you're looking for a way, an easy way to help with everything that you're seeing going on, that's a way that we're recommending. There might be other ways as well. This is just the one that we're going to be talking about tonight. So we're certainly not going to be accepting any tips or anything. We're going to just suggest that you head on over to redcross.ca if you're looking to help out. And I'll just leave that up on the screen.
That's good, Craig.
Yeah.
Good. All right. Well, let's get to our next song.
Yeah, absolutely.
What did Linda just say there?
She says, let's have one big group hug for Ukraine. Rather be watching you than the horror on TV.
Yeah.
And she says she'll donate. Well, that's awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you
That's
so
beautiful,
much. And
Linda.
it's pinned there. So, I mean, you can wait till after the show, because I don't think that the link won't be clickable until after the show's done. But feel free to just type in redcross.ca in your browser if you feel like doing that. And Annie says, I'm embracing everyone in virtual love and hugs. Oh, thank you. And thank you for joining
you.
us.
Thank you. Okay.
So what have you selected next for us this evening?
It's Most of All by Brandi Carlile.
And folks who watch the show know we're a big fan of Brandi.
Mm-hmm.
And want to talk a bit about more after we do the song?
Sure.
Okay. All right. Well, then let's take it away.
I haven't seen my father in some time, but his face is always staring back at me. His heavy hands hang at the ends of my arms, and my colors change like the sea. I don't worry much about time lost. I'm not gunning for the dreams I couldn't find. He taught me how to walk the best that I can on the road I've left behind. But most of all, he taught me to forgive, how to keep a cool head, how to love the one you're with. And when I'm far into the distance and the pushing comes to shove, to remember what comes back when you give away your love. Give away your love. When you give your love away, give away your love. I haven't heard my mother's voice in a while, but her words are always falling out my mouth. My mind and spirit are at odds sometimes, and they fight like the north and the south. But I still care enough to bear the weight of the heaviness to which my heart is tethered. She taught me how to be strong and say goodbye, and that love is forever. But most of all, she taught me how to fight, how to move across the line between the wrong and the right. And when I'm turned out in the darkness and the pushing comes to shove, to remember what comes back when you give away your love. Give away your love. You give your love away. Give away your love. Give your love away. Give your love away. Remember what comes back to you. Give your love away. Oh, give your love away. And remember what comes back to you. I haven't seen my father in some time, but his face is always staring back at me. His heavy hands swing at the ends of my arms, and my colors change like the sea.
Such a great song.
It is a great song.
It's a great song.
Yeah.
So hopefully we have some Brandi Carlile fans out there listening. Maybe you've heard that tune. Maybe you've heard us do it before. It's been a little while. I think it's
Been a
been
while.
since our Brandi Carlile night that we've done that song.
Yeah.
So
Been a while.
let's talk a little bit about why you picked that song.
Oh, I mean, it's talking about forgiving and love, and sometimes you gotta fight, you know. So yeah, I'm thinking about my parents, and yes, so a few reasons.
Yeah.
So
I definitely get hints of you thinking about your parents
Yeah.
in that song and what we learned from them.
yeah,
So
absolutely, absolutely.
Linda's saying exactly what you were saying earlier. She says Putin is pure evil and he does not understand love.
No.
I have to agree.
Mm-hmm.
You know, anyone who knows love knows that that's, no, this is 100% unacceptable. 100%. And everyone, should be standing up to bullies and tyrants and evil like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to say, I'm certainly amazed by, the footage that I'm seeing of the people
Oh,
in Ukraine.
bravery.
But also what I'm seeing from folks responding to the call for folks outside the country to come and join the fight. And I have to say, it's been pretty incredible watching and very inspiring watching how people are taking up this cause.
Yeah.
It's I mean, it's not unheard of. It's just unheard of. It's unthinkable in these modern times. It's something so kind of archaic and evil is happening right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so just so proud of all the people who are standing up in so many ways, but especially those who are brave enough to stand up in person within that country, in the actual conflict. So,
Yeah.
Whew.
And my heart goes out to the Russian people too. This is not their war. This
Yeah.
is Putin's war.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you've been following any of the coverage, you can certainly see how difficult it would be for someone who disagrees with what's happening to be able to say and or do anything about it from within Russia. So we know that there are people who are standing up and speaking out, and they are certainly being punished and suffering consequences for doing so. And again, that is just also 100% unfathomable, given to this day and age that that kind of freedom is being suppressed. People aren't allowed to speak up.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Oh.
Yeah.
Well.
let's see. Hey, Isaac's watching. Hey, Isaac. He says bravo. He sounds like he enjoyed that last tune. Good to see you. Normally he's here
Thanks,
a little
Isaac.
later on. You're showing up early tonight.
Yeah.
So good on you. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thanks for being here.
And Heidi sending her love. And I will note Heidi's profile picture is the blue sky with the sunflowers. Now, is that what was the inspiration for Ukraine's flag, or is that just something that kind of came after? Do you know?
I believe that is actually some art. Heidi, can you let us know?
Yeah, because there is some
Beautiful.
significance for the sunflower, I guess is what I'm asking.
Yeah, it's their national flower.
So I'm just wondering if maybe that's where the colors of the flag had come from, with the blue skies and sunflowers.
Yeah, maybe.
Because seeing lots of folks sharing pictures just like that
Yeah,
is quite beautiful.
it really is. It really is. Yeah.
Oh, let's see. Linda says that John said he was going to Ukraine to fight with the soldiers. He was in the Air Force.
Wow.
So I mean, it's certainly stirring up lots of feelings like that in people.
Yeah.
Especially those who maybe have been through a conflict of the past, and for whatever reason that behind those conflicts, to see it happen again, it must just break everyone's hearts. But if you've been through something like that, to see it happening again, it's just anyway. Let's see. And yes, there we go. So Natalie says an artist is raising money by raffling off the painting.
Yes, I thought
Absolutely. So she says, Heidi says, as Anne mentioned, this was his recent artwork, but she's going to do a little digging. But Natalie kind of alluded to the fact that it certainly is a fundraising effort for Ukrainians. So, and Elizabeth Lenchel says the flag stands for blue, peace, yellow, joy.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah, that is lovely.
Wow.
Because they are very, very beautiful people. If you've ever kind of experienced any of their culture, and certainly we're getting a bit of that, which has been wonderful. They're just incredible people, and certainly peace and joy. It sounds about right.
Yeah. And their president too. Pretty incredible.
Yeah. Zelensky, he's it's kind of interesting seeing his story, his trajectory, his beginnings in the entertainment industry, and now as a president, and seeing how he's taken on that mantle. It's quite inspiring in that someone who's kind of gone that route is shown to be such a strong figure at this time, which is quite incredible.
Yeah.
And just his responses to what a lot of folks out there are saying is, showing a lot of strength. And I certainly think that that's helping his people a lot to kind of see him out there.
Oh my God.
And being strong, but
Absolutely.
also, being, showing that, yes, he is, just a regular guy with a family. And, he's going to stand up for his country personally, not just as the president. So. Oh, let's see here. Ruth, she says, according to the Red Cross website, donations have already reached the $10 million max.
Good.
So
oh my God, that's great, Craig.
That's great news.
Absolutely.
So keep it coming.
Oh my God,
although
that's
your
amazing.
donations might not be matched, they'll still make a difference.
Oh
So.
my God, absolutely. That's wonderful.
Thanks,
That
Ruth.
is so wonderful.
And Linda saying, hoping for a coup d'etat for Putin. Can't come too soon. Yeah, she's hoping that someone can treat him the way he treats his opponents. And that's the kind of the energy that he's putting out in the world. So, that's the kind of energy that people are feeling towards him, and good reason. And Heather says, "I'm with you too." Heartbreaking. And
Yeah.
so you're going to find these little moments of speechlessness, whereas regular viewers know that usually doesn't happen.
No,
I mean,
I'm not very chatty tonight. Just not feeling too chatty.
yeah. So, but like we said earlier, we decided to go on and do the show anyway because we felt it's important just to get together as a community, as a group. And I love that a few of you
sure.
have used that particular term because
For sure.
I feel like that's kind of what we are.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
yeah, we're all going through this. And if there's something you want to say, hey,
Oh,
say it.
please,
Let's all talk
please.
about it.
Please. And if anybody has any joys this week to share, that would be good too.
Yeah, we're happy to go off topic as well. If there's anything that's going on in your life that you want to talk about, or maybe there is something, a bit of news that you've heard regarding world events that we can all celebrate, feel free to do that as well.
Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely. But isn't it true though, Craig, when you see what these people are going through, it makes you evaluate your life and what you feel is a big thing in your life. And it's really, really puts everything in perspective.
yeah, and it certainly has affected people. Like I said, it's motivated them to join in,
Yeah.
like physically.
Yep.
So it's stirring up all kinds of things in
incredible.
everyone across the globe. And we can only hope that it will end peacefully and soon and without further
Soon.
loss of life, because that's, you hear stories about, children and civilians, and that's the kind of thing that just shouldn't be happening
Nope.
at all.
Horrendous. Okay. Well,
All right.
let's get to our next
Back
song.
to the music.
Yeah, this song sort of speaks for itself. It's called Sanctuary. Turn the light off, go to bed. Tell me all about the day you've had. Lay beside me, it's time to rest. You can close your eyes, you've done your best. Let me be your sanctuary. Let me be your safe place to fall. I can take away your worries. is our shelter from the rain. I will share the weight you carry. Let me be your sanctuary. We have weathered through the storms, taking comfort in each other's arms. When the dark clouds come again, I will lift you up and take you in. Let me be your sanctuary. Let me be your safe place to fall. I can take away your worries, the refuge from it all this time we have together is our shelter from the rain. I will share the weight you carry. Let me be your sanctuary. I will share the weight you carry. Let me be your sanctuary.
Such a beautiful song. Now, I mean, I always get emotional hearing that song because of the context in which I heard it, but it definitely applies here as well. And I know that Heidi's heard. I think a few of you maybe have heard us play that song before, but Heidi says that she came back to this one recently too, and she says, "You sound
wow.
beautiful."
Thanks,
And
Heidi. Heidi and I actually sang this together.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a fond memory for me, Heidi.
Yeah.
And Steph and I have sang it together too.
That's true.
So
Yeah.
I love you, Steffi.
Yeah, it is certainly a lovely song.
Mm-hmm.
And Linda from Michigan says, "Perfect song for tonight." And she says, "Your voice is very soothing for all the sadness we are feeling." And the Ukrainians are beautiful and strong people. Yep, absolutely.
Yes. Oh. Wow.
Love it. Oh, Avon agrees. She says, "I agree with you, Heidi. Your choice of songs are absolutely beautiful. Beautiful song."
Thanks, Avon.
Yeah. So, I was certainly on board when I heard the song selections for tonight. Because we talked at the top of the show. Personally, I was kind of reluctant because I just didn't know how to react, and I guess that's normal to not know how to respond to something like this. But Andrea said no. She says we are doing it, and she has some perfect songs to express how she feels. Because as she as so eloquently put it, when words fail you, that's what music is for.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm glad that you folks are getting a little bit, maybe a bit extra out of some of these songs than you would have otherwise without today's context.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah, and if anybody else has any other ways that they've shown support for Ukraine and Ukrainians and providing any kind of support, be it humanitarian or otherwise, let us know in chat if you have something that you've done and you'd like to share it with other viewers out there to give folks other options for helping out. Feel free to let us know.
Yeah.
All right, and we got a story here from Natalie. She says, yes, I remember reading about this one today. The story of 13 Ukrainian soldiers trying to hold off Russian warships at Snake Island is inspiring. It's such an example of courage. And absolutely, there's going to be some stories come out of here that I think are not only going to be inspiring today and to what's going on today, but going forward as well. There's, certainly going to be a lot of incredible stories that we're going to be talking about for
A long time.
Mm-hmm. And I think in a good light for some of these stories as well. Yeah, she says so many acts of courage, and that's just it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. Anything you want to say there, sweetheart?
Um,
I know.
it's hard
It's
to
like, what do you-
know what
yeah,
to
what do you say?
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I was talking to Kayla today, and I just said, "Are you guys, talking much about what's going on in Ukraine at school?" And she's like, "Yeah, we're talking
Yeah.
a little bit about it." So I think it's important for kids to understand when someone is so evil,
There's no other word. Go ahead.
yeah, you can't just step back and say, oh well. Yeah, I just think it's incredible. Any footage, any stories I've heard and seen. Yes, right, Michelle. Yes, Ukrainian church in Guelph is collecting winter clothing for children this Sunday. Yeah,
Perfect.
I posted that on my Facebook page.
So if you're in the area,
Yes.
so this Sunday,
Yes.
and it should be easy to find the Ukrainian church in Guelph.
Yeah,
You should be
it's
able to
on
just
York
look that-
Road.
York Road.
Yeah.
There you go.
They've already sent, I don't know how many pallets to Ukraine, and they're sending more, full of diapers and formula and clothes. And, like one other woman said, the CBC reporter was asking, what can we send? And she said, anything you think you need
Right.
when you go to sleep at night
Yep.
and you wake up. So, yeah, I think that's wonderful.
Yeah, I mean, I'm hearing stories of babies being born in subways.
Mm-hmm.
Just basic things people are in need of right now.
Yeah. Thanks, Michelle. Thanks for that.
Yeah, it's awesome. Linda's saying the U.S. is sending some weapons. So it's horrible to even talk about it. This is just the fact that we're just talking about it. Like it's crazy. But I have to say, any way that support can be given to these people, even that kind of support, I mean, that's what needs to be done right now. And it's a shame that seems to be the only way to defeat this kind of
Tyrant?
of tyranny and evil is through force. Now, I'm hoping that a lot of the language and strength that the people of Ukraine are showing will be part of what wins this as well. But yes, weaponry and sadly is not necessary.
Yeah.
What a shame.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Natalie says that she works in a middle school, and the kindness students are showing towards each other is beautiful to see. Many students have families still in that part of the world, and it's true. I know that you've come across someone in your own circle, who's personally.
We do. We have a few people that we know who have family there.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just. Yeah.
Let's see. Yep, Deb, we need to stay strong for them, pray for them, send the power and the love.
Absolutely, Deb.
So we're gonna keep doing some more of that tonight because, hey, if we can do our tiny part through channeling what we do in that direction, then that's what we're gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
So speaking of that, what do you have? What do you have next?
Well, yeah. Let's do our next song.
Mm-hmm. Highly appropriate song.
Yes.
And I think this song, because I have to say, it's sad that we've been doing the show long enough that we've had a couple of things happen in the news globally that have inspired us to do similar types or have similar kinds of conversations during a music, entertainment, storytelling live stream.
Mm-hmm.
And this just seems to be, another, but this is vastly different from the others. But this song we've done before, and the context applied then, and it most certainly applies now.
Mm-hmm. How many roads must a man walk down before you call him a man? How many fly before they're forever banned? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. How many years can a mountain exist before it's washed to the sea? How many years can some people exist before they're allowed to be free? How many times can we turn our heads and pretend that we just don't see? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. How many times must we look up before we can see the sky? How many years must we have before we can hear people cry? And how many deaths will it take till we know that too many people have died? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind.
How many times indeed?
How many times? Yes. How
You know.
many times?
I think Zelensky was tweeting about just such the concept today, How many
Yeah.
times,
Yeah.
do we have to do this?
Yeah.
Just things just keep repeating themselves. Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Linda says, it seems absurd to waste money, to waste anything, any time, any effort, anything on something that will kill someone.
Yeah.
War is hell, she says. It is absurd just to even think about the fact that we're even saying these things.
I know. I think
mind-boggling.
something that that I'm so struggling with is that I know there have been so many evil people who have done horrendous things in the past. I guess it's just you try to wrap your head around it, and I just can't understand. I think, as I was saying to Craig, we go out of our way to make people feel good and comfortable and make sure people are happy. And, the thought of hurting someone, hurts us. So I just can't wrap my head around the destruction this one man has caused. And it's so hard. It's so heavy on my heart. I know I'm not alone in feeling that. And I'm sorry, everybody, tonight. I'm just feeling very emotional.
Rightfully so.
Yeah.
Well, let's point our energy somewhere else. Like Liz is saying, it's snowing outside again. Big boo. So let's have a big boo for snow.
Yes.
Now, there's people out there who enjoy a good snow. like for skiing.
Well,
et
you know
cetera.
what?
But
You know
boo,
what?
I've had
Thanks,
enough.
Liz, for that. Thank you. Kind of get me into
Bringing us back.
Yes, you know what? It is March. Spring is coming, and today it did feel somewhat spring-like. I could smell mud on my walk, which was wonderful, and yeah, we're only getting a couple centimeters tonight. I don't even think that I will have to shovel it, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, that is. Let's see. Donna says, "Hi everyone. Hope you're having a great day. Like, how was the day otherwise for everyone? How's your day been going otherwise for you? I mean, just with kind of everything, because we were talking about the past couple of weeks. Just things have been on the the other global event of COVID. Things have been feeling a little more positive in that direction,
Yeah.
and you're kind of back to teaching and
Oh, you're asking me specifically.
you specifically.
What were you
because
asking me? I'm so sorry.
Just how was your day?
My day today.
How was your day?
Oh, it was good. I mean, I taught some wonderful people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had a great day. I love seeing my students, and one of my students, Sandy, is so beautiful, such a beautiful person. She brought us a whole bunch
Ooh,
of
that's
canned
right.
goods, right? She brought us peaches.
I had some bread and butter pickles
and
with my
dill
dinner tonight.
pickles and some cranberry jelly, and there was some dilly beans.
With red currant jelly.
Oh, red currant jelly. That's what it was. Yeah, so amazing, so thoughtful.
Yes, thank you.
Yep. So you're right. You know, we have to. We gotta spread our love around, right?
Yes, we have to take everything as a whole, and right now there is certainly an overwhelming aspect of our lives that we've been talking about most of the night. But there's we can balance it out with some other things. So thank you so much for Donna for asking. Hi everyone. Hope you're having a great day. Just
Yeah.
that helps.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Natalie saying, "You always get me singing along."
Aw.
Now, people knew that song for sure, but she wants to know, when did that song first come out?
Oh, I don't know.
Because the photo I have of him singing that song, it's a long time ago.
I don't know the year.
Yeah,
The exact year.
it feels like it's been a while.
Yeah.
Deb's saying,
I'm trying to think, and I'm like, I don't know, Natalie. That's a good question. I wonder if it's on my. I don't think it is. I just have lyrics. I don't even have music here.
Deb,
No.
Deb
I got
wants you to
nothing.
sing that song really loud. War, what is it good for?
Absolutely nothing. Say it again.
Yeah, I can't hear that without thinking of the Seinfeld episode with Elaine and her.
Her dance.
When she was working for the publisher. No.
Oh,
He was talking about she was I forget. I think Jerry put it in her mind that the alternative title for War and Peace was War. What is it good for?
oh my gosh, that's
And
right.
she was in front of this big time author.
That's right. That's
Anyway.
right. Yes.
Yeah, and Natalie is with you. So all the things that you're feeling, everyone out there, someone, if not most of us, are feeling it as well. And Emily is here. She says,
Hi, Emily.
"Hello, beautiful people." Well, hello.
Hello.
How you doing? Good to see you. Let's see here. And Linda says she heard birds singing outside her window this morning. Yeah.
I actually have heard birds too on my walk, and it certainly does make your heart swell. It's such a wonderful thing to hear. And I think that we told all of you last week that we discovered Cat TV.
Yes.
And like I said, even if you don't have cats, actually one of them today said cat and dog TV.
Yep.
Even if you don't have cats or dogs, you want to feel like spring is coming. Put that on your TV, go to YouTube, and it's just sweet little animals in the summer,
It's
fall.
nice to
And
just
there's-
have on, and we've caught ourselves watching it.
Yeah, like the cats.
Yeah.
And actually, I go to turn it on. I put the clicker in my hand,
Yep.
and Ryman jumped up on our bed, and he went like this.
He's
I said,
asking.
Ryman, do you want me to turn it on? And he looks at the remote, and then he's looking at the TV.
He gets excited.
He gets excited, and
Yeah.
as soon as it goes on, it goes. There's some kind
Yeah.
of whistle.
Yeah.
He loses his mind. He ran, and this cat's big. He ran to the TV, and he had his front paws up on it. It was very cute. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Yep. It's we need to find joy in our lives.
We've definitely
know?
giving our cats some joy with Cat TV. Thanks to Rhonda and Trevor for the amazing suggestion.
Yes. Thank you, Rhonda and Trevor.
And Deb is saying, yes, she is an amazing pickler.
Pickler. Yes, she
Of course,
is.
she's talking about Sandy.
Yes, she is. She is.
Yeah, and Molly's saying, the Flower Power 60s was when that song came out, and we actually have Heather Osborne, Bob Dylan, 1963 for Blowing in the Wind.
63.
Yep,
Wow.
absolutely.
It's amazing. It's almost 60 years old, that song.
And Martha Baston. Hey, Martha, how's it going?
Hi, Martha.
And she says, the goodness you have in your heart. So this is good. I want you to hear this. The goodness you have in your heart helps to brighten the world for those around you. Don't forget the difference you make for others. She's talking to you.
That's very sweet, Martha.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Very sweet.
Well, you're very welcome, Emily. Let's see. And John saw a robin this morning. Oh, that you know what that means?
Ooh,
Spring.
that's
is
wonderful. That's really wonderful. Really, really great.
And Emily says, if it helps, you've been a joy in her life.
Oh, wow. Emily, well, you're definitely a joy in my life. You make me laugh.
Yep.
My gosh, Emily is one of my first students.
That's right.
Like, that's kind of wild, eh?
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of a funny story. If you guys, I think we need to have a kind of a little laugh here.
Sure.
I remember Emily coming to her lesson, and I'm not a fan of illness. Like pre-COVID, I was always a little heavy on the Purell, wiping down with Lysol wipes. If anyone felt slightly nauseated, I was like, are you okay? Should you call your mother? Might you wait outside? So Emily went to the dentist once. She went to the dentist, and I remember we were doing theory, and the whole time, like, are you sure you're okay? You look a little pale. You sure you're feeling okay? Do you want to go upstairs? Do we need some water? Do you want to go? Do you need some fresh air? The whole time, Craig. The whole time. So funny. But that's not what I was going to say. She went, oh, Lord. Anyway, I can't remember what I was going to say. My brain lately is all over the place, like a squirrel. Anyway, I don't know what the point of that was. Just that, there you go.
To start with one of your students, your first students.
One of my first students. Yes. Yeah. She was so funny. Oh, my word. But she just wanted to learn. Emily, you were like, what are you doing with your left hand? And she'd make me stop, and she'd ask me, she's like, what did you just do there? And I'm like, I don't know. Let's try it again. And I'd show her. And I, it's just so inspiring to have students, and the curiosity they have. And it's pretty wonderful. Really wonderful.
Speaking of teaching, Linda's husband wants to know, where do you teach? He thought the University of Guelph, but no, you're...
I am just private.
Yep,
it's
private
just
teacher.
me. Music director at a United Church in Guelph. And I run some theater programs for kids. Hopefully that gets back going soon.
Yep.
And private piano, voice, and theory teacher with one student in New Brunswick, which is amazing.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Yep.
So
Pretty wonderful.
She does teach remotely.
Oh my God, Emily, you put me through all that, and I still love you. Oh, that makes me laugh. Yeah. If all my students over the last 25 years got together and like told stories,
Yes.
that would be hilarious. Yep. Yes.
That's quite the testimonial.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Because I like to get to know people,
Mm-hmm.
I've never been the teacher that just said, hello, come in, sit down, let's start playing. I always want to know about their day and about their week and, what's going on and the good things going on in their life. And if they want to talk about anything else, I'm there. Yeah. It's a privilege, I must say. It really is. So, well, Craig.
Yes.
How was your day?
I had a good day. Just a nice work day.
Good.
Yep.
Good. That's it. You got nothing else.
No, it was a good day.
Okay. We, Craig
Things
and
went
I,
well at work.
we've actually been watching.
And actually, I should say, I have to say that the company that I work for has been just incredible throughout all this. They have, I think that they've donated over $2.5 million towards humanitarian aid in Ukraine. And they're just an incredible company to work for. So I just want to give a shout out to all my wonderful company and all the people that I work with. It's nice to work somewhere where things like that happen, and they were right out there as soon as the conflict started. And we have offices in both Ukraine and Russia. It's something that needs to be talked about. Globally.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just glad that I work for a company that, despite having a financial stake in both regions, that felt the need to come out in support of Ukraine so publicly, so quickly, and letting all their employees know that they want to help.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's great. Really, really great.
Sorry.
Sorry.
No,
I
no,
was just
I
going to say.
interrupted you.
No, about our day. Craig and I, when he takes his lunch break, usually we carve out, I don't know, 25
Yeah.
minutes or so
Yeah.
to watch something
Mhm.
together, usually.
Yeah.
Some days we don't, but we try to just have a laugh. So we just finished Faulty Towers today. It's
Fawlty
so
Towers.
short. 2 seasons. How
Mhm.
many episodes? 8?
6
Oh,
six
my
a series. So
word.
that's a total of 12 forever and ever.
If you haven't watched
There
it,
will never be any more.
it is hysterical. So it was, the first season was 74 or 75.
Yep.
And the second season was 79.
Yep.
Yeah. Kind of wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
4-year break in between.
Yep. I noticed John Cleese got a little more bald in the second season. I'm like, did something happen back there? Because I thought it was, taped one year and the next year.
Yeah.
But there was a 4-year gap there. So there you go.
So any John Cleese fans or British comedy or Monty Python fans, it's an absolute must see. I'm sure anybody who's a fan of that stuff has definitely seen this series, but if you haven't, now unfortunately, I don't think there's any way to see it on any kind of streaming service, at least none here. So I don't know if BritBox or one of those might have it, but you'll have to actually track down the DVDs. I know that I got the set for my dad a long time ago. I think we had them on some kind of tape format.
Oh, I love it.
Dad, if you're
Oh, it's
watching,
so funny.
let me know how the first time we watched it was. I thought we had it on beta or VHS or something. Michelle's saying, that's why we love you. That's from Michelle.
Michelle Major?
Yep.
Oh, Michelle. Well, I love you guys. I love teaching Loma. She is a joy.
Speaking of your
You
students.
have raised that girl right. She's just a wonderful, wonderful person. And tomorrow night I get to see Corinne, who I haven't seen. There was a storm. There was illness. So I am so excited to see you, Corinne. If you're there, I can't wait. We're going to sing whatever you want to sing.
It's great
Can't
to
wait.
get to see your students.
Yeah, and she's my last student of the week. So that's a great way to end off my week. Sweet little Corinne.
Well, let's we're getting close to the end of the show, so
Yep.
let me read. Avon says, "You have so much right, Andrea, to think the way you do. It snowed and rained, and I just finished a nice bar of crispy crunch, chips and dip while watching you beautiful people. Now that's depressing. Oh, the nice thing, my hairdresser came and cut my hair. A good lift. It's the little things." And she says, "Andrea, you and Craig light up my life." Well, thank you so much. It's so sweet of you to say.
Yvonne, that brings tears to my eyes. Thank you.
Yeah, so we got to talk about the little things, the little joys that we find.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, and Deb's saying she watched the movie A Fish Called Wanda. So funny with John Cleese.
Oh, my God.
Funny you should say that. We watched Fierce Creatures.
Don't watch it.
Which is the one that John Cleese and Jamie Lee Curtis, and I think it was the same cast. What's his name? Kevin Kline. And
Wasn't our cup of tea.
yeah, wasn't that funny? So I've seen A Fish Called Wanda. It's been a very long time.
It has been a long
So we're going to track down that one. I don't know if it's on the streaming service or not, but we'll have to find
Yes.
out.
Yes.
Yeah, but it's funny at the end of Fierce Creatures, they do a quick little shout out to A Fish Called Wanda at the the final scene in the movie of Fierce Creatures. I thought it was kind of funny, breaking the fourth wall a bit. Anyway.
Yes. Anyway. That's all I'll say about that.
Well, let's finish off this evening with a final song.
Yes. Yes. Rhonda's watching. Hello, Rhonda.
And I'm assuming
And Trevor.
Trevor?
Hey, guys. Love you guys.
we're just talking about you.
We were just talking about
Maybe
you.
that's why they signed on. Your spidey sense was tingling.
Yes. Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe. Yes. Well, we are thankful that spring is coming,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, it's exciting. That's a blessing. Okay. Well, everyone, we are.
Rhonda says, "Uh-oh," that we were talking about them. We're talking about Cat TV again. Don't worry, it was all good.
I love that she just said, "Uh oh."
We give you all the credit. So, do you want to talk a bit about this song before we play it, or does it speak for itself?
It just sort of speaks for itself. Yeah, I remember the first time I heard this song, I was watching, I think it was Good Morning America, And I don't know why I was watching Good Morning America, because it's not something I would
No.
typically watch.
No.
It may have been that I heard she was going to be
There you
on,
go.
right? Martina McBride.
Yep.
And I remember hearing the song in 2006, and the year I moved to Guelph. And I was kind of blown away by it. And it's based on the writings that Mother Teresa left on the wall of her Calcutta room.
I think it was based on poetry by someone, I think.
Yeah, but she had left these words on her wall.
Yep.
Yeah. Yes, it is based on poetry from someone who I can't remember.
But you'll definitely
Anyway.
recognize some of the words from the original poem. So,
Yes.
all right. Take it away.
You can spend your whole life building something from nothing. One storm can come and blow it all away. Build it anyway. You can chase a dream that seems so out of reach, and you know it might not ever come your way. Dream it anyway. God is great, but sometimes life ain't good. When I pray, it doesn't always turn out like I think it should. This world's gone crazy. Hard to believe that tomorrow will be better than today. Believe it anyway. You can love someone with all your heart for all the right reasons, and in a moment they can choose to walk away. Love them anyway. God is great, but sometimes life ain't good. And when I pray, it doesn't always turn out like I think it should. But I do it anyway. I do it anyway. You can pour your soul out singing a song you believe in, that tomorrow they'll forget you ever sang. Sing it anyway. Yeah, sing it anyway. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I sing, I dream, I love anyway.
That is a powerful song.
Yes.
Powerful song.
Yeah.
Beautifully sung. Wow, some great notes in there. Oof. And I love this. Heidi says that I was hoping when you said her name that it would be this song.
Aw. I'm glad, Heidi.
Yeah,
I'm glad.
And Heather says, anyway, thank you. Yes, she loves that
Oh,
song.
I'm glad. I am glad. This song, it says a lot.
Yeah.
Really does.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have been kind of at a loss
Yep.
what to say tonight. So these songs have helped.
Yeah. Do it anyway. Build it anyway. Believe it in anyway. Dream it anyway.
Yeah.
You know, it's all great messages. And let's see here. Linda has a question for you.
What?
Did you give up wine for Lent? She
No.
noticed.
No, I did not, Linda. I did not give up wine for Lent. But it is Ash Wednesday today.
Yep.
So yeah. No, I did not give up that for Lent. I'm not giving up anything for Lent this year. I am just going to try to be more loving and just a better version of me. Maybe more patient and kind.
I don't know how that's possible, but okay.
Oh, please. It's quite possible. So anyway, there we go. Are you giving up? Anybody giving up anything?
Ruth says, beautiful.
Thank you. Thank
And
you.
Linda says, and the show must go on. Thank you for carrying on for your people. Your show was what we needed tonight. Praying for Ukraine and Russia to stop fighting.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Thanks, Rhonda. She says, awesome.
Oh, thanks, Rhonda.
Heidi says she felt that from the depths. My beautiful friend. She says she loves you.
Oh, I love you too.
And there we go. Natalie, she's great. She's bringing up the facts tonight. She says, beautiful song. The poem is The Paradoxical Commandments by
Hi,
Kent Keith.
That's right.
And I should have known because it's so aptly named The Paradoxical Commandments. I mean, it's a kind of name I can get behind.
Yeah, absolutely. And she's giving up negative self-talk. Now, that's a wonderful thing to give up,
And
Natalie.
it's hard because we all do it.
Oh, my God.
you
Is
know?
it ever?
Yeah, catch
Is
myself
it
doing it all
ever?
the time.
Oh, and Elizabeth is not giving up anything. She's going to practice gratefulness every day. Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, and Cheryl's giving up too much social media. I know someone in this room who could benefit from that. Let me tell you. Just a wee bit.
What, you?
You.
You? I've actually been spending less time on there.
Have you?
Yeah, if you haven't noticed.
Oh, Craig, that's good. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, it's something we all should do a little less of. And I know here we are talking to you
Via.
through a social media platform, but
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, it's a good thing to give up.
Yes.
And Avon says, thank you for a lovely evening as always. And she didn't get out for her ashes. She's good because she's going to give up bread, though. Trying hard. Love bread.
Yeah, it's a hard
Let's
thing to give
see. Elizabeth says, thank you for giving us your beautiful hearts tonight. So lovely.
up. Thank you, Elizabeth.
Well, thank you all for
Yeah,
giving us
thank
your
you.
time.
Yes.
And for those of you who have found ways to support Ukraine through current events, that's amazing. For those of you who are looking to find a way, I put the link up on the screen. It's pinned in the comments. So if you're looking for a way to do it, through the Canadian Red Cross, they have a campaign going on right now. That's a super, super easy way to know that you can help those in need of humanitarian aid in Ukraine. But I know there's also lots of other ways. We're talking about the Ukrainian Church in Guelph is taking winter jackets and clothes for kids this Sunday. So feel free to spread and share any such support that you possibly can at this time. And just know that's all definitely appreciated.
Absolutely. Oh, my goodness. Yes.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Yes.
Cheryl says regarding us, but this is necessary. So don't give up all social media. Anyway.
No.
Yeah, we love that. Love it, love it, love it. And then, of course, Rhonda, blood donations are always needed. Absolutely. You can't really talk about the Red Cross without
Absolutely.
bringing that up. So
Absolutely, Rhonda.
anyway, we're glad that all you lovely people hung out with us
Thank you so much for being here tonight.
tonight.
And we do feel like it's such a community. What a beautiful way to word that,
Yep.
Elizabeth.
Yep.
So thank you for that.
Yeah, absolutely.
It does feel like a community. It's pretty beautiful, and in these really hard times, it feels good to kind of come together and literally be there for each other. It's good, really good, and it felt good to laugh a bit tonight. too.
Yes.
Yeah.
So thanks. I know a couple of you out there were right there when we needed you. So thank you. We
Yes.
appreciate that so much. And, we'll be right back here next week. We don't know what we'll be doing next week, but I'm assuming we'll be here.
We'll be here.
Yeah, we'll be here. So same time, 7:30 p.m. Eastern time on Facebook and on YouTube. Thanks again for joining us. And until next week, peace and love and our hearts and thoughts and prayers to the people of Ukraine and those affected by what's been going on in Ukraine lately.
Absolutely.
Okay, until next week,
Be good to everybody. Bye-bye.
be good, be kind.